Coffee Cuties, we are back with another banger. So in today's video, we are going to be debunking the talking point that black women are so undesirable. So let's just get right into it. So there are many content creators pushing the narrative that we as black women are undesirable, and primarily they choose to back up this talking point with data they received from a survey, study, poll, whatever you want to call it, from OkCupid back in 2014 that stated that black women were the least desired based off being the least picked on their dating app. The poll allegedly included men and women from all over the world, which for one leads me to believe that many of the men who actually participated in the survey poll or whatever, they probably have never even experienced or been around black women. So that is number one. These men are typically going by stereotypes that are pushed in the media. Now, I have addressed the stereotypes within the media in many videos. I'm going to link them down below. But I just want to say that is some of the reason that it's fueling some of this alleged undesirability. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the key points that many podcasts or many men, many YouTubers, etc. allege is the reasons that black women are undesirable. So they have many talking points that black women are loud, we wear weave, we're angry, we're masculine, we're overweight, we're ghetto, we brought into the feminist mindset, we're not submissive, and we are the least likely to be married. So I'm going to debunk a few. I've already done a video about loudness, weave, and anger, so I'm going to leave those videos down below. But I just want to say that it is definitely false propaganda pushed in the media to ruin the image of black women. And I'm going to touch on masculinity in a second, but when it comes to being allegedly overweight, I want to say that like attracts like. So if you're a man with a beer belly and you're not taking care of yourself, what makes you think that a fit woman is going to be attracted to you? Because I know plenty of beautiful, fit black women that are single, married, etc. So if you're not attracting that, maybe it's something up with you. Also, the ghetto talking point I've already addressed as well. But let's get into the feminist mindset, because that's a topic that I haven't touched on. A lot of black men are basically saying that black women, allegedly, we chose welfare and all type of things like that. And we broke up the homes and all that. We chose financial government assistance instead of sticking by our man. But I want to say that if there is some truth to that, I cannot put the blame 100% on black women for as to why there is a discord between black men and black women. There are many factors that are involved in that. So to put the blame completely on women when men are the leaders of the community is absolutely foul and just simply untrue. But I'm going to do a full video on the feminist movement at a later time. But I also want to address this, that we're so unsubmissive in comparison to women of other races, etc. So I just want to say that primarily when I talk to black women in real life, the ones that are choosing to voice their opinions when it comes to dating, relationships, etc., black women just want to feel protected. And once they feel protected, I feel like that submission will not be an issue. So I just want to leave that talking point there. And as far as being the least likely to be married, okay, let's go with that narrative that we are the least likely to get married because allegedly only 1/4 of black women will ever see marriage in their lifetime. Okay, so if you're going to want to push that narrative, then stop pushing the narrative that we are somehow ruining marriages, etc., because the divorce rate is 50%. So if you're saying that we're not married, we're not getting married, okay, that divorce rate is coming from women of other races. So they are getting married, but they are also leaving marriages. But you don't hold them to the same standard that you are downing black women about. You always just, white women, they get married in college, they leave arranged. Okay, yeah, but by the time they're 30, according to statistics, if we're going to play that game, 50% of them won't even be married any longer. So I also want to say that a lot of these talking points definitely come from the manosphere and white masculine looking women such as Just Pearly Things. And I'm just going to address Just Pearly Things a little bit deeper. Just Pearly Things is very masculine, like I said before, and she panders to black men. So I just want to say that it's okay for a white woman to carry herself literally like a bro. She looks like a man in a dress, just the way that she is built. I don't know if she played football in her past. I'm not sure what's going on with her, but she is overall very masculine. And just because she is pandering and saying the talking points of the black manosphere does not make her any more feminine. So it's okay for a white woman to, again, carry herself like this, but black women are the ones who are masculine, allegedly. I think not. But I also want to say that black women are not a monolith. There are many black women who are married, they're successful in their businesses, single and happy, they're mothers, they're child free, they are stay-at-home moms, they're CEOs. We literally have so many black women in so many different areas. Black women are definitely fit, friendly, and beautiful. We literally are the beauty standard and the backbone of the black community. So to have all these false narratives run around, I am definitely here to debunk it. I also want to say that if we are so undesirable, why is our names always in everybody's mouth? We are literally the topic in the conversation. I also want to say for the women who push this narrative that black women are so undesirable, why are you always mimicking us? You're blackfishing, you're tanning, you're taking melanin shots, you're getting lip injections, BBLs, everything to mimic the beauty of black women, what we were naturally born with. So I want to ask you, why are you mimicking us if we're so undesirable? Now, I also want to say, everyone has the right to have their preferences, so I encourage anybody, man or woman, to go where you feel celebrated. But if your preference is not black women, again, why won't you stop talking about black women? Literally, there's whole passport bro movements where they're allegedly on a quest to find fit, feminine, beautiful women overseas because they allege that they just can't find any woman that fits this bill in America. And they actually are not just talking about black American women. They are also talking about women of all races, I guess. But these men are literally risking their lives for sex. I literally did a whole video about this. I'm going to leave it on the screen. And one of the leaders of the Passport Bros by the name of Dennis Sperling, he is actually stating in a video, he's an older guy, somewhat of a mentor figure to some of these younger black guys. He's stating that going overseas for sex is worth the risk because a lot of them are allegedly losing their lives. Some is not alleged because it has been confirmed that 8 passport bros have lost their life in Colombia in about a 90-day span. And America actually put out a warning, basically warning travelers when they go over there, etc. But again, I did a full video on that. I have the screenshot going throughout the screen. But I just want to say again, okay, if you feel like it's worth the risk, why are we in your mouths? I also want to make a disclaimer that I actually only date black men and I do not support divestment. There are many black men, by the way, who don't feel this way and love black women. So I am, of course, not talking about them. I'm not the only black woman who feels this way, by the way, because according to that same survey poll or whatever on OkCupid, which a lot of black men seem to leave out, black women pick black men the most. And that is the only reason why black men were not also the least desirable, because black women were race loyal to their own men. Every other race of women, white women, Asian women, and Hispanic women all put the white men above their own men outside of black women. So that should be pointed out as well. On the majority, black women are still loyal to the soil, to their own man. But in conclusion, like I stated in many videos, I encourage black women not to fall for this rage baiting and false propaganda when it comes to our overall collective image. I also encourage us to not fall in the traps of these passport bros, podcast bros, incels, exotical channels, or anyone who is pushing this false narrative. I want to let black women know that Our beauty is literally timeless, effortless. We literally are the blueprint. Everything else is the carbon copy. Our beauty, our just overall essence is worthy to be praised, be preserved, and protected. But let me know what you think. Is there anything that I left out when it comes to this whole "we're so undesirable" conversation? Be sure to leave any of y'all thoughts down below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and to tell a friend, because we are lit over here. But until next time, see ya.